Good morning, and welcome to our final day of osteoarthritis breakfast briefings from ACR Convergence 2020 on Wednesday, November 11th. And for our veterans out there, we honor you for your service. I'm your breakfast briefing host, Alan Gabowski, professor of medicine at Weill Cornell Medicine and attending rheumatologist at Hospital for Special Surgery in New York. Today, we're going to review abstract 1643 from Schnitzer and colleagues entitled Evaluating Analgesic Response to Subcutaneous Tanezumabin in Patients with Inadequate Treatment Response to Other Analgesics based on a daily e-pain diary, a routine analysis of 2 randomized placebo-controlled studies. Now, as you've heard before, and you probably already are familiar with the concept, Tanezumab is a monoclonal antibody against nerve growth factor developed for the treatment of osteoarthritis. In this study, 1,545 patients were included in the analysis and received placebo, subcutaneous Tanezumab 2.5 milligrams, or subcutaneous Tanezumab 5 milligrams for 16 weeks. Average pain over the past 24 hours was collected daily in an e-diary during the treatment period using an 11-point scale, where 0 represented no pain and 10 was the worst possible pain. I know, it's a 10-point scale, but when you include 0, it's an 11-point scale. In this study, Tanezumab treatment resulted in significantly more patients reaching moderate, at least 30%, or substantial, at least 50% improvement versus placebo as early as week 1 through week 16. Median time to reach at least 30% and at least 50% improvement were 3 to 4 weeks and 11 weeks respectively. Why is this important? Well, I think it demonstrates that we can enlist patients as advocates for effectively reporting their own response and keeping good records that can help us ascertain whether the therapies that we're using are in fact effective. Patients' memory tends to fade over time, particularly over time after a dose of a medication. And the rigorous use of e-diaries on a daily basis will help us in these patients to get a better idea of to what extent and for how long pain from any agent can actually be relieved in a durable fashion. Thank you for joining us this week for osteoarthritis breakfast briefings from ACR Convergence 2020. I hope you found these briefings useful and educational. On behalf of CME Outfitters, thank you for joining us as we share the important data and research that we hope will improve functioning, reduce pain, and improve quality of life in our patients with osteoarthritis.